Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is G Bub. We're here at the rail yard. Y'all remember we came and we dropped off one of them trailers over there just a short while ago. And they're going to load it up on the train here shortly. But we need to get on back home so we can see about getting another job. And y'all probably wondered, well, how you going to do that? Because you done been dropped off here at the train station and it don't go to your garage. Well, the way you usually do it's after I get enough money to become a owner-operator like I was back before I went and had to be in the pokey. Then you got your truck, and wherever you go drop the trailer off, then you just drive your truck back home. But, of course, that doesn't work because I was using somebody else's truck. I was a driver for hire. Well, the thing is, I can still use my truck because I got my truck with me here. And there she is. There's Denise. That's my truck. So even whenever I'm not a trucker, I can still be a trucker and drive around in Denise here. You wondered how Denise got here? Well, I called up my cousin, Dwayne Skeeter, and he came and dropped it off for me because he knew where I'd be going. It's almost like having my own private Uber. So why don't we go ahead and get in it because it's awful hot out here and it sure is baking on my head. See, those guys are still playing Carcassonne over there. I tell you, you got a good game of Carcassonne going. It can last for a long time. But we're going to go ahead and get in the truck. There we go. That cuts down all that noise, too, because it's awful noisy in those freight yards all the time. But here you go. Here's our truck. You see, it's a really nice one. I keep it nice and clean and keep it all fixed up and everything on the inside so that it doesn't get too dirty. I try and throw out all the Hardee's wrappers and stuff like that all the time. She is a beauty. There's the fuel cap on the side. But yeah, we're going to go for a ride, and I'm going to take it on back home. And see, it ain't got all those. It's been in the family for quite a while now, and you see, it ain't got those modern conveniences like the GPS. I almost said UPS, but UPS is just another pain in my butt, not like the GPS is. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to use my phone here, and I'm going to just lay my phone in my lap. And, of course, it's got that googly mappy thingy. And I just tell it, I say, Googly mappy, show me how to get home. And it lays out its thing. So we're just going to lay our phone here on the seat beside us, and we're going to take on off. So we're going to go ahead and crank this baby up. That's one click in the ignition. There you go. That's 2 clicks in the ignition right there. All righty. I'm going to get my coffee. Whoop, 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 whoop. Before I knew what I was doing, I done shifted and had it get rolling backwards on us. Hope I didn't hurt nothing back there. All right, let me get my coffee. That's why I don't drink and drive, people. Even if it's just coffee, be careful about that drinking and driving. There we go. I should have had the parking brake on. All right, let's see. I'm going to put it in forward. And we're going to drive. Here we go. Ain't she a beauty? Oh, got a lovely little rumble to it, too. For a car that's this old, it sure does have a nice engine. Just sits and rumbles right on through. So we're just going to follow the GPS on back home. Because I ain't really familiar with this part of the city here. I ain't been here for quite a while. Look at my pretty face up there in the mirror. Yeah, I'm handsome. I have to say it. I definitely got all the looks in the family. And I got all the brains in the family, too. It's just, I was just doubly blessed with the whole kit and caboodle. But I gotta say, old cousin Dwayne Skeeter, he does me pretty good. He does me pretty good. I know G's mad at me right now. We talked about G being mad at me because of, the fact that my partners took over and took the company away from us, took the trucking company away, and I'm going to have to rebuild it here. So he's a little bit perturbed. But, Dwayne Skeeter, I guess he's not totally an idiot because he didn't spend any money. He didn't invest any money in the trucking business, So, them people need to trim their bushes back there. We need a Brazilian job here on their bushes here at the train station. You can't hardly see past that there. But yeah, old Dwin Skeeter, he didn't actually invest any money in the company. So it's not like he lost anything whenever I had to go to the pokey. You know, nobody told me that it was against the law to have a couple of different sets of books and not really do a real good job of keeping up with which one was which, you know? And, well, it's just, I guess, the less we talk about that, the better, really. But Dwin Skeeter, he's one of my cousins that's going to be helping me out. And y'all probably meet another one of my cousins, too. Tell you what, just a second here. We're going to cut to there. Let y'all see how pretty this thing is on the outside. Isn't it just a gorgeous, gorgeous truck? It's just a beauty. Well, and let's try and keep it a beauty, too, by keeping it out of the guardrail. Let's get back in. Oh, let's stop here. Stop. There we go. All right. Just remember, you shouldn't ever. I feel kind of jittery after all that. I'm going to have to take a break here for just a second. Alrighty, I think we're back in things here again. Whoa. Let's go forward. Come on. Let's go on forward here. Let's pull on up. There we go. That's better. Yeah, we're still getting a lot of jitters. I'm going to have to take a look here. There we go. Woo, I don't know what that was, but the shakes are over with now, it looks like. I hope so, anyway. I ain't had the shakes that bad since I quit drinking. And that's been a while. What time is it? About 2 in the afternoon? It's been at least 3 hours since I quit drinking. Alrighty. But yeah, I was talking about Dwin Skeeter. And Dwin Skeeter, he's been doing alright. I can't complain about him none. He's going to help me out quite a bit. Another cousin y'all probably going to meet is my other cousin. He's a cousin by marriage. And I know that's not a big thing in my family. We got a lot of cousins get married, but he's a cousin by marriage. And his name is Jonathan Cornelius Higginbotham Mindfiend III. And we call him Bubba. And Bubba, I mean, half of us in the family, we can't even say that name, much less be able to read it or write it out. So Bubba, he's in the family. He married my sister cousin. And I tell you, he's something else. He is something else. He treats her real nice. And it's so cute to see the two of them together. Whenever we get family reunions and stuff like that, the two of them be sitting over in the corner. They'll be sitting in like a love seat together, and they just hugging up on each other and kissing on each other. You'd swear they were cousins. So it's a good thing that they married. So yeah, you'll see Bubba. Bubba will be helping me out probably quite a bit too whenever he comes around and helps drop off some of these things for me as well. It helps me get around where I need to be. So we're gonna just head on back to the garage here. And get on home. Like I said, this won't be a big deal in the future whenever I get my own truck. And I don't mean my little rinky-dink pick-em-up truck like this. I mean like a big full-on truck like that one going on past us here. Back whenever I get back to owner-operator stages. And I can drive my own rig around. Turn the blinker on there. And let's get out here on the interstate. Said it's a good thing I keep this thing in such good shape, because we need it whenever we're doing all this merging and stuff. Sometimes, you know, these cars don't want to let you in, so you got to kind of force your way. And it's nice to have an engine that'll kick you in and get you going where you need to go. You notice the speedometer don't quite work on it right, though. It goes some funny stuff. So you got to it's kind of like figuring out what speed you're going in this truck. It's kind of like figuring out stuff in that there metric system that they try to teach us in school, you know. Basically, like you see, we're doing 43, but our speedometer down there is showing us do like 30. So you got to like multiply times 5/9, and then you got to subtract 12, and then you got to take the square root. And that'll give you miles per hour according to what's actually there on the dial. So it can be a little bit difficult, but you know, basically you just kind of go by your gut, you know. Say, well, it feels like I'm going about this fast, and it's kind of like, well, I'm driving along here, we're going at this speed, and it feels like that if I got pulled over, it'd probably be only a $75 ticket instead of getting a $150 ticket. So I think I must be doing about 60. So that's the way you work it, and trust me, we got enough tickets. We've already figured out how to do that pretty darn good, you know. I got a pretty good feeling for how much is going to be coming out of my paycheck this week whenever the popo pull me over. So we're back in the main city of Fresno here, and we should be coming up on the garage here very shortly. It's right up here on the upper part of town, up on the north side of town, once you get past the interstate and all that. Glad we didn't get caught by that light there. So we'll show y'all what the garage looks like from the outside. Like I said, we ain't got no truck in it right now, though. And probably won't be for a while, because them trucks are expensive. I think the cheapest one that I've been pricing lately, you know, I get trucker monthly delivered to my house. Well, like I've said last time, I call it a house. It's double wide. I get it delivered to my trailer. And I gotta say, well, I ain't gotta worry about the wife, you know, getting ticked off about it, because she, well, I won't say she left me, but after I got taken in for my extended vacation with my extended vacation on the ticket of my Uncle Sam there, she went to stay with her mother. And she's been at her mother's house all this time, and she ain't been back. Fresno, gateway to the Sierras. Indeed it is. So yeah, she's been staying with her mama. And so I can pretty much get whatever magazines I want to anymore. So I keep my trucker magazines at the house, but I tell you, I have to, when I have family come over, I keep a couple of Playboys around too, so that whenever my family comes over, I can stick the trucker magazines down there inside the Playboy, and they don't get upset. They think that I'm sitting there and reading something respectable. Alrighty, well, here's our exit. We're gonna get off here and come right on up here to the garage. Now, y'all be seeing this quite a bit, I hope, in the future, because this is where we'll be hanging out. Pull on up here, and nothing coming, so we're gonna make one of them California stops. This is California after all. Alrighty, and we're gonna pull on in. And we're gonna go on in and get into our headquarters, and I will see y'all whenever we get in there and we start planning out what our next mission is gonna be. So I'll see y'all in just a little bit here. Well, all right, everybody, we're in the garage again. Well, we're in somebody's garage anyway, because my garage don't look like that. My garage actually don't look like the one that you saw when I went pulling up. That's where it's gonna be. But if y'all remember last episode, I just got the little one-room builder. That little one-room building ain't been expanded on or anything yet, and that's just all because, you know, for driving around and stuff like that, I had to use a save game from something else. So y'all just have to excuse me whenever we're doing stuff like that until I'm in a situation where I can actually, you know, buy stuff and use it properly. We may have to, you know, cheat a little bit for story purposes. Just think about it as Hollywood, you know. You don't really think that guy that plays Thor, you don't really think he's actually picking up Mjolnir, do you? Heck no, he's just picking up a plastic copy of it. So, hate to burst your bubble. I hate to give you, I guess I should have put a spoiler alert on the front of that. Got some good coffee. But here we go. We're back at the garage in Fresno. And now we're going to go down here to the job market. And we're going to see what we can do about finding us another ride somewhere. Let's see. Where are we going to go? We're looking for something nice and short again. Like I said, we're going to be sticking, for the first part, we're going to be sticking in these 3 original states until we get most of the cities and all and them covered up. And then we'll start expanding this way. I think New Mexico was the very next one, and then we went over them this way. And then we went up the coast, and then, oh, look there, Utah. Did Utah actually appear today? I'm going to have to see. Y'all have to give me excuse me. I'm going to see if Utah arrived a day early or something, or whether they just have it on the map here, because it's not supposed to come in till tomorrow. So I'll take a look right quick, and then I'll let you know. And that answer would be a no. It's not available yet out on the store. So I guess Utah probably appeared here whenever they did our big update yesterday. Whenever the 136 update appeared, you know, where one I was telling y'all about, where they went to DirectX 11 and all that. That's probably when Utah appeared on the map. And probably all this stuff's on there too, if you actually, you know, so that whenever you actually download it and install the DLC, it'll just go ahead and pop up on here. You know, that's the way that stuff usually goes. So we got a bit to keep us busy until that arrives. So I'm thinking we're going to do a nice short one here, since we'd already spent some time driving back from the rail export place. And look there, we're going to go back to the rail export place. We got one right here. Goes from Fresno to Bakersfield. We're going to be hauling a frac tank. And that frac tank, that's one of the new trailers that they got that came in 1362. So y'all get to see a new trailer that ain't never been available before. And we're going to be hauling it. It's going to pay a little over $30, almost $31 a mile. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so that's the one we're going to take. It looks like we're going to be driving a big old long Peterbilt with a sleeper and everything else. So, ooh, that one's going to be fun to maneuver around. It's almost noon. A frac tank. Going to pay us $3,577. All right, here we go. Let's see how things are. So we're here at Gallon, and we'll go ahead and come out here and look at the map. See exactly where we are. All right, we're right up here in Gallon, just down the road just a little ways, and we're going to leave from there. And we're going to drive right back here to the same rail export that we just left. Let's take a look right quick now that we actually here. Let's look along our route and see. We're going to be on State Road 99. Let's take a look and make sure we ain't got any little question mark thingies. Little question mark things that you come across, those are like truck dealerships and recruitment agencies and all that kind of stuff that you can pick up on the way. Like that right there was a question mark until we drove past it, and that was the recruitment agency. And I ain't seeing any. Don't see any anywhere that we could pass and pick up along the way. Could we take a detour anyway? Even if we took a detour, we wouldn't be passing by any of the little question marks. So we're not going to pick up any new places. See, there's one right there, one of them question marks. Don't look like we're going to pick up any new places on this time. And it's only our second. It's only our second delivery, so we shouldn't be too concerned about picking stuff up. All right. So we got, although look there, we got almost 8 hours to get there. 7 hours and 42 minutes. So we could take a detour if we wanted to. We might do that. Let's see. Do we want to go all the way down into Bakersfield? We want to go all the way down here and pick that one up. It's definitely a truck dealership. I mean, look there. It's got a mechanics and it's got a rest area. So that's definitely a truck dealership there. And I'm not sure what that one is. That one right there. That might be another recruitment agency maybe. But we'll see. Alrighty. So let's take off and let's head on down the road here. All right, let's look around. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and crank this baby up.
Here we go.
Turn the electronics on. Oh, great. I got one of them talking GPSs. Alexa, your voice sounds a little different. Let's pop out and let's see what it looks like. All right, there's our long ass tractor that we got with that extended, that long extended sleeper. And there's the frac tank. Like I said, that's the one of the new trailers they got right there. Basically, it's a huge, big old water tank kind of thing. Big old liquids tank that you can put stuff in. You see them on mining facilities, and you see them out on farms to use as a big old water tank and that sort of thing. So that's what we're gonna be hauling, and she's a biggie. So let's get back on in here. Let's crank her up. Oh, good. Make sure I got everything set up the way I need to set it up. Okay, good. Got my wipers. All right, looks like I got all the switches set up the way I'm wanting them set up. So there. Okay, I'm gonna take me a swig of coffee. Looks like I just got a text down there, so I'm gonna take a look at that as well. We will go, let's see, there, and then we're gonna go here. I'm gonna just pay attention to the one on the dashboard there for now. And I'm gonna pause it, go take a look at that text that I just got, and I'll be right back with you, and we'll see if we can swing this monster on out of here. All right, we're back. We got both Bubba and Twin Skeeter both on the line right now. So we need to get this delivery done so we can go and see what the heck's going on with them. All right, now let's put it in forward. I'm still driving automatic right now. I promise y'all on the next one I'm going to see if I can't get my shifter working right, and then we'll get back to trucking for realsies, you know. But for right now, we're going to drive an automatic once again. Let's swing it on out this way, because we don't want to drag that thing across all that concrete there. Gonna go pretty slow until we're out where we needs to be. Yep, that looks like that's got us well and truly past that wall there. Yep, and it looks like the field of view mod's working fine on my... working perfectly fine in my mirrors too, although they could have used a little adjusting. The little round mirrors anyway. Alright, swing this one wide again, make sure we miss that other wall. And then we're gonna say bye-bye to Gallon. And head on out. So we can start humming Life is a Highway once again. We're gonna be making a right. Anything coming that direction? Don't see nothing coming, so we'll go ahead and swing it on out. Then we're gonna have to swing another hard left after that, ain't we? Stay in our lane. Like they say, you got half the road, but you don't take the half out of the middle. Alright, let's go on over here. We're gonna cross over on the bypass, on the overpass, and then we're gonna hang a left.
Get ready to turn left.
I'm gonna have to see if I can find another voice. This is the one that comes with the with the truck. I'm not sure how I like it. It's better than the guy's voice, I can say that, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's stomp this puppy. Get up a little speed. Anything in our lane? It looks like we should be able to come on out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. Hold up there, Mr. Car. Okay. Sorry about that, but we need to get on the road. We need to get on the road just as well, and you can stop a lot better than I can. So we're gonna head on down the road here now and do some trucking. Oh, look at them fields. Ain't them fields pretty? Ain't that brick wall pretty? Everything out here is pretty. We are actually using a couple of mods. We're using the Better Roads mods. You see better road textures, and we're using the Better Vegetation mods. So you're seeing a lot prettier trees and grass and that kind of stuff too. They're probably got a little bit more oomph in their color and stuff like that. Maybe a tad more variety. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we're gonna head on down the road. Shouldn't be a long trip today. We already had the ride back from the rail yard, and I'm feeling a little tired actually. Especially seeing we're gonna have to go right back to it. I wonder if I'll be able to get old Dwayne Skeeter to come and drop my truck off again. I think he's probably at work right now. So maybe he can come by and pick me up on his way home. Depends on how long this trip takes, you know. Oh, come on. Y'all gonna make me slow up here? Well, actually, I was doing about 60, wasn't I? So I guess that was a bit of a problem. All right, 1 p.m. I'm interested. It seemed like that ought to be in. Let's see, if I use this, will that change my dash? Oh, that changes the one in the dash. Okay. That's better. So I do have a button on my driving wheel here that'll let me just change one on the dash without having to pull all that big thing up. That's good to know. Whoop. See, I'm getting text again, so we'll see how that is. See what they're having to say. But we'll wait until we arrive over there first. We're heading up close to 60 again. We need to be careful about that. Now, which one of these? Is this one my cruise control? It is. Okay, we got our cruise control on.
Go straight on.
And I'm glad we got that. I said I may not be particularly happy with the voice. I may be looking for another voice, but it's nice to have it telling me instructions like that, so I ain't got to figure out whether I'm supposed to be taking that exit or not. Because I notice every now and then this thing will get a little buggy. You know, I think Apple makes it. I don't think they use the Google one. I think the Apple makes it. Because, ooh, I'm glad we had the cruise control with that cop going by.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Lord knows I might have been speeding. Okay, let's turn on the blinker. But I think they use Apple Maps instead of Google. Because every now and then you'll come up to one of these exits and it'll tell you to take the exit. Oh! Oh! Boy, that thing wasn't stopping. I forgot that I've turned on I've changed the well, we're probably going to get some damage there. Let's see here. F6, is that the one? Let's see. Let's go to this so I can use my mouse. Because F7 just moves my thingy around. Alright, I didn't cause any damage. That's good. I can't believe we didn't cause any damage, but that's good. Okay. Let's get it back on here. Alrighty, let's make this one go away. And let's turn left. Whew, we got lucky with that one. We must have just gave him a little bit of a bump. I forgot I'd had reset the realism sliders on this thing. So this thing ain't got that like car braking that it had last time. This thing actually takes a little time to slow down now. And that right there shows you why when you out on the highway or something, don't y'all be pulling out in front of semis and stuff like that, because these things take a while to stop. They just don't stop on a dime. And now I'm learning it. Okay, let's swing it on around here. Let's try and keep it on the road. I'm definitely going to have to get my track IR set back up, because just driving with one hand and moving the view with the other hand here is a little bit difficult. Especially since the fact I tend to want to steer the direction I'm looking in. You hear that little sound there as the tires run over and hit those little grooves on the side of the road that warns you that you've driven off the road? That tells us we're a little bit too far over to the side there and we're like dragging a wheel on that trailer off the side. You gotta be careful about that. Let's move my view down a little bit so I can see my GPS there. And once again, just because of the time and all, I mean, with the time it took us to get back home and the time it's taken us to get here, it's already been like half an hour. So I'm just going to do the easy parking whenever we get there. You know, I'll lose a little bit of XP for it, but you know, y'all don't want to sit there and have to watch me back in and back out for 30 minutes. You know, so we'll see how it is. We'll be there very shortly here. Let's speed on up. We're only doing 50, and we're supposed to be able to do 55 down this road, but you know, really, it's kind of curvy. It worries me a little bit sometimes, especially if any traffic was coming the other way. It might be a little bit. There we go. Let's use that engine brake a little bit. Slow it on down there. I'm gonna have to, especially since I'm gonna have to learn how the braking is on this thing. It don't brake like it was doing earlier. Don't brake like that last truck I was doing, so I'm gonna have to learn. You gotta brake a little sooner and you gotta use your engine brake a little bit more. Cause the next thing you know, you'll be done slammed in something.
Turn right.
And broke it. There we go. It brakes good whenever you. Brake is okay whenever you ain't going 60 miles an hour. You go 60 miles an hour, it takes you a little while to slide that sucker on down, doesn't it? Anything there? Nope. Alrighty, let's pull it on in. Just like last time, we're gonna hang a left here.
Turn left.
And then find out where they want this puppy parked. Then I'm gonna get on the phone and get old Dwayne Skeeter a call, or maybe Bubba, and see if one of them can come by and pick me up after work and take me back to the garage. Because I don't think I'm going to take another drive today. I'm tired. I think I want to go buy Ray's Burgers and
get ready to turn right.
Get me a hammer slammer and some fries.
Turn right.
Having me a big, tall, cool one. And enjoy the rest of my evening. Let's pull this puppy on in here. Find out where they want it. I bet it's going to be just right up here where we parked the last one. I'm going to swing on over this way and get ready. All right, let's see where they want it. Yep, back there in the boonies again, or right up here to the side. That's where we're going to park it. We're going to park it right up here on the side again. This time, we're going to see if we can do it in basically one pull through. We're going to pull up here. What y'all got today? Y'all ain't playing Carcassonne again, are you? Nope, they're playing Hive today. That's good. It's good to see y'all got a little bit more interest in just Carcassonne. Hopefully next time we come by, maybe they'll be playing a little Pandemic and we can go and join in with them, you know? All right, let's see if we can get this big old frack tank. It doesn't turn too fast, do it? Let's hang up way over here. See if we can pull it on in a line here. Looks like we may have to back it on up because I don't think it's going to take it the first. Nope, I don't think it's going to take it the first time through. Let's pull on through. All right, now let's back it up. And let's see if we can do the backing up in one go. Oop. Nope. Let's get back this way. There we go. There we go. Straight back now. Straight back. Nope. Oh, swing it back. Straighten it up. There we go. We did it. Let's put the parking brake on. That is not the parking brake. That's what I'm looking for. Let's put the parking brake on. Let's turn the engine off. Let's get out, take a look at where we parked it. We did a pretty darn good job there, didn't we? All right. And now we're going to lower that trailer down. Let's go ahead and uncouple it. Oh, look at those legs come down. Cool. 105 miles, a little over 3 hours, burnt 15 gallons of gas. Did we make it to level 1? We did. We are level 1 newbie now, isn't it? There we go. And we're going to put our first point of skill into long distance so we can make longer drives. I remember back in the day when we were first doing all this, they said put your first 3 points into long distance so you could cover anywhere on the map. Of course, the map's a lot bigger now, but that'll cover the part that we're looking for, so that's where we're going to put our first one. So that gives our bonuses, and now we'll be able to take deliveries up to 400 miles. We can go even further away from home. All right, there y'all go, folks. We got a rating of 0.8. We got almost $7,000, so there you go. We'll see y'all next time. I need to go out here and look at all these messages I'm getting, so we'll see y'all next time, and thanks for coming along.